Welcome to my dead Barb makeup tutorial. As you can see, Barb's very much alive right now, but this makeup look isn't really that interesting. Doesn't take a tutorial to do this. Let's take a look at Barb in the upside down, shall we? Before I get started, as you know, everything that I'm using in this tutorial is listed in the description below. So if you have any questions, let me know, and let's get on with the show. Start by applying a super light blue ghostly color of water-based face paint all over your face. Don't forget to apply it to your neck and your ears, basically any place that's going to show. Do a quick check to make sure you have every place covered and even. This is the base coat for the rest of the face paint. Pull out teeny little holes from a makeup sponge so it kind of looks like capillaries, and use that with your alcohol-based inks. I'm starting with the Skin Illustrator NecroMania palette. This is Yellow Corpse. Layer a brighter yellow over top of that. I'm using Prime Yellow from the Skin Illustrator FX palette. Now I'm starting with greens. This is Vile Bile from the Skin Illustrator NecroMania palette. The next green I'm layering in is Darth Moss, also from the NecroMania palette. This is where the color gets fun. We're adding in purples with Lividity from the NecroMania palette. For the blue, I'm using On Ice from the NecroMania palette. Your skin looks like a hot mess right now, but I swear it will all come together in the end. We're going to recreate the look of blood pooling in the eye. Now, when you use alcohol inks by your eyes, don't do what I did. Make sure that you squeeze the majority of the alcohol out. It's better to do that and layer on with more layers than get 99% alcohol in your eye. Working around my eyes, I'm using a clean sponge with no holes in it. So previously I was using Lividity. Now this step, I'm using Lividity mixed with Bruise Tone. Now I'm adding in a little bit of Ultra Blue with my Bruise Tone. If you get the inks too far over, like onto your nose like I did, take some alcohol on your finger and just dab it off. To break up the bruise tone a little bit, I'm adding gray matter beneath and above my eyes. I want to add in some veining, so I'm using lividity. I would normally use on ice, but because Barb didn't make it, the blood has been sitting there for a while, so it creates almost a bruising effect. To break it up a little bit and make it a little more bruised, I'm just taking whatever is left on my sponge. I added a little alcohol to it, and I'm adding that in a couple of the veined areas. Now I'm going back in with gray matter and just adding it in random spots wherever I feel like it. This may be my least favorite part of this tutorial. I'm adding glycerin in to make myself look like I was pulled through a pool, and now I am still wet. Glycerin is a way to look like you've been crying or look like you're wet without obviously being wet. It stays there, it is sticky, and frankly, it makes my face itch. But it works really well and it looks good. So I'll get a little closer in a minute when I've applied it so you can see it a little bit better. Here's a closer look at the glycerin. You can see how it just looks like I have water spots on me. I don't want straight up black lips, but I still want them dark, just with a berry undertone. So I'm going to do a couple coats of this reddish berry color. I'm following up that berry color with a coat of black. to make your lips look wet without putting glycerin on them or topping it off with a very shiny gloss. Go grab your wig, find a SLUG, and your Barb. Hey, if you would like to be Zombie Barb for Halloween, go ahead and wear this out. Slap on the wig, but I would definitely put on the glasses. I think it just adds the Barb look. Barb's beautiful, beautiful glasses. Love it. Own it. Work it. Thanks for watching today. If you liked this video, share it with your friends. If you didn't, share it with followers of the Demogorgon. If you don't know what that is, watch Stranger Things or play Dungeons and Dragons. Share with me what you think happens in season 2 of Stranger Things. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing so I can bring you more amazing videos like this one.